Yeah, it's my first year at camp. I like meeting people, and I'm glad that everyone's having fun. My favorite thing at camp is probably like all the activities and stuff, because like it's really fun to do. There's a lot of fun things about camp, and you meet a lot of nice and fun people. So far, I love it because I get like to meet people, go swimming.
You get just to have the best fun time of your life doing just a bunch of fun stuff like fishing. Last night we did capture the flag, and there's a pool.
I had a child at check-in say to me, "I'm so excited to be at this camp." And I asked why, and she said, "Because at this camp I don't have to explain my disorder. I can just be normal." Those words are precisely why Bleeding Disorders Camp is so imperative to the kids that we serve, because here they're just like everybody else.
I've only been coming to camp for 3 years and I already have a bunch of friends here.
I feel like the bond is really good. Like the people from last year, we started a group chat, and the whole year we like kept talking.
You're not alone. You have a support base, you have a friendship, you have a circle that you create. And also it shows that a bleeding disorder doesn't control your life.
They're allowed to come out and play and run and have fun in a safe environment, and the nurses are there. And so if those bleeds happen, we just treat.
Camp meant so much to me. It was the 1 week of the year that I was able to be myself around other people that had the same disorder that I had. The first time I was able to feel like I was able to take control of my bleeding disorder. I learned how to self-infuse, I learned how to be independent, and I learned that I wasn't alone.
Changed my life. You know, I met a ton of great people, a lot of new experiences. But what set this camp apart from all the other ones is the community.
It was the first place that I met anybody with the bleeding disorder, because I don't go outside very often anymore.
This camp is huge for the kids. A lot of them learn how to do their first stick with an infusion. They see other kids with similar problems, and so they can share their story.
I've been able to connect with other people who go through the things that I do.
Because they get to build their own relationships, they're around other kids with other bleeding disorders, and they get to have amazing fun for a whole week.
Really fun. You get to learn how to infuse, and sometimes the nurses let you poke them, and that's pretty cool.
So this independence and being able to treat themselves allows them in adulthood to travel and be away from their parents and be away from their nurses and their medical staff and take control of management of their bleeding disorder and treat themselves as needed.
At camp, I know my kid is taken care of. I know my kid is safe and able to do all the wild camp things under the proper supervision, so they don't have to miss out on those opportunities.
It's really important for them to be able to do activities and things to encourage them to, face their fears, and bleeders have dreams too.
Well, I was born in 1985, and I was the first in my family to be diagnosed with a bleeding disorder at about 6 months. And some of my first memories were being told that I might not live to be 5.
This is the first time I ever attended a camp. I waited till I was 59, and I came here because I'm trying to be more involved with the hemophilia community. I've had, hemophilia my whole life. It's neat that these kids get to see people that have the same disease that they have.
My son was diagnosed about 10 years ago with hemophilia. At the time, I had never even heard the word, let alone had any idea what it meant to have hemophilia, and the fact that, the smallest obstacles in a regular life were going to be huge in ours.
Having a bleeding disorder limits you with the opportunities to go places without having your parents there, because oftentimes the parents or the nurses are who infuse you, and so going to a friend's house to spend the night comes with a whole bunch of different variables that prevent people from feeling comfortable letting their kids so going for a week long is completely unheard of many times. We can provide that experience because we have nursing staff on staff 24/7, and these are the nurses that the kids know and have known since they were diagnosed, and so parents feel comfortable, kids feel comfortable, and it's just a really wonderful experience all around.
Camp is an awesome experience that you're never going to forget. It definitely is a second home.
My favorite part has been making friends that are like me and have the same experiences that I have.
I mean, I was really nervous to go to camp at first, but I had a really good time, met a lot of good people.
I put my heart and soul in this organization to make sure nobody else feels as alone as you can in those beginning days, because it's hard and uncomfortable, and it's a world you never expect to land in.
You're not by yourself, and there's plenty of people all going through the same stuff you are.
Because they all have hemophilia just like me, but they also like things like me.
All of the stuff is like really fun, and once you like have slept like once, it gets like easier.
It's the first time fishing, it's the first time camping, and they're still having fun and smiling. And a lot of these kids don't get this opportunity to do anything like this throughout the years.
I caught 4 bluegills and 1 largemouth bass.
Camp is super special to me because it's where I met a lot of my really good friends, and it's where I learned to self-infuse, so it's given me a lot of freedom and independence.
It's just cool to see, and I guess you need to come here to see it.
It's the most important thing I think we could do. I can't imagine not having camp.
You did it, man! Let's go,
It's great. It's great. I love it. Miss Marley, thank you so much for talking to us. Are you ready to go and have more fun?
Yes, for children!
For children.